Yeah, what's up with it, y'all? I'm about to do this video because Wally sent me this video a while back, and you know my computer was heating up, so I had to stop the live. So I'm gonna do this video real fast, get it out the way, let my computer calm all the way down, and then you know I'll try to do another live later tonight, you know, so everybody can chime in. But let's get into the video. This video right here is from it's The Happening. It's Jim Newton Non Duality. You know, you can go catch his channel. It's right here, Jim Newman. I mean Jim Newman. I think I said Newton, but it's Jim Newman, and it's Non Duality. And we're gonna listen to a couple of his videos. This is only gonna be like 30 minutes. Let's just chime in.
So, let's say there's sitting on a couch or a chair or whatever, and there's looking at a computer screen. There's hearing words. Now, this is the mystery. It isn't somewhere else. It's not lost, so it can't be found. This happening is the mystery.
And that's hard to like.
It has no need to be solved.
Accept when you think about it. Like, this is the mystery right here. This happening that's happening right now. This is the mystery. It's not lost. It's not, you know, so it don't have to be found. Like that's like profound, man. That's profound. It's trippy.
Nor can it be solved. Really, it's the effort to solve the mystery, which is why this meeting is happening. There's an experience, an idea that the mystery is there to be solved, that there is something to be known about who or what is looking and seeing the computer screen.
Oh my goodness, man. Come on now. Why you do that? How you just do that? My computer, my mouse been like kind of tripping.
What's the meaning behind looking at the computer screen? The hope might be that in this meeting there'll be something said where you'll go, ah, that's it. I
hope you get this.
That's the meaning. That's what it's about. You might be curious about a purpose. What's the purpose? What's the secret? How do I find the secret? You know, that one experience, that one thing that's gonna happen, or maybe it did happen a year ago, a week ago, a month ago. How do I get that back? What did I do, or what didn't I do?
In order to have that, that's crazy, because that be the feelings, and we constantly looking to have those same feelings over and over again, like the experience of love. You want to feel that every day, over and over again.
How do I make it happen? How do I find what seems to be missing as I sit here, look at the computer screen?
Just think of how many things you create with just looking for just that right there. Just think how many places, man.
Sensing some sort of need, some sort of tension, trying to grab onto the words, trying to go, oh, look, he said that. Does that mean something? Does that point to something? Maybe by listening to this, hearing this, if I'm open, if I'm the right way, if I listen to this in the right way, maybe I'll hear what's missing.
Think about that though. Like when we talk about psychedelics, and you know, we got our own little rituals that we do. You know, set and setting. If I don't eat all day, maybe I'll get to where I'm trying to go on the psychedelic experience. If I drink orange juice with it, if I do this with it, you feel me?
And that'll be the key. That'll solve the problem that I have, which sometimes seems like I can define it, and sometimes it seems like I can't define it. But there is something. There's a sense that something needs to happen. Somehow, this appearance isn't satisfying.
Hey, somehow this appearance, or whatever you're doing now, it's not satisfying to you. Because you're looking inside this in order to find something inside you.
Fulfilling. Sometimes it is. You drink a good cup of coffee or whatever, and there's a satisfaction. Ah, that's good. That need is no longer there. Oops. And then immediately there's a wanting to hold on to that whatever satisfaction arose. Oh no, I have to hold on to it. Or it went away, I have to find it again. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do it?
Yeah, you get to searching for that same feeling in different ways to replicate that same feeling that you just had. That good feeling. Like sex, that's why you have it over and over again.
There is no answer. There's certain questions that come up for that experience that something needs to happen, such as, what is the meaning, purpose of my life? There's no answer to that.
Everybody think they has the answer though. So let's just say there is an answer, because everybody think they has the answer to that one life question is, what's the meaning of life?
What is this about? There's no answer to that. What is life? There's no answer to that. What is death? There's no answer to that. There aren't any answers. You might, now you don't do it, but what might happen is there might be sort of a belief system built up that sort of satisfies those questions so that you have the experience of at least feeling like there's some sort of something that you can hold on to about what this is about.
How many times have I said that though? It's like, and I said that many a times. I don't want to get into it, but here it is. I'm like going, wow. He's so calm and nonchalant. You feel me? Like all calm, like, what are you looking for? It's not here. You can't find it here. It won't be here. It never will be here. You can come here looking for it 1,000,000 times and say that it's here, but it's never here. It never was here. Here keeps you coming back looking for.
But really, there aren't any answers. Belief is the same thing as doubt. The reason you have beliefs, if you do, and nobody chooses beliefs, they're built up, it's all just a function, is because you don't know. If you knew, you wouldn't believe. So you have beliefs about what the meaning and purpose of this is.
You wouldn't.
If you do, you may
like
not.
You wouldn't have no reason to believe. Like, and it's like, why believe anyway when you think about it? That's crazy.
About what death is, about what life is, about what it means to you and what it should mean to everybody else.
All your own.
And this
concepts.
meeting isn't going to satisfy any of that. You might lose a few beliefs. You might lose a few cherished ideas about what the appearance is about.
But that's the one thing that I think we trying to hold on to is our belief.
This message comes from or is nothing. And it might be that something hears that. Something that isn't the one holding on to beliefs, something that isn't trying to find the next experience, hears that this is about nothing.
Nah, we busy trying to find that next experience, and we make them better and better as we go, you know, because there's no limit to them.
Nothing isn't a thing. It's not an object. Nothing is what's happening. You can call it nothing, you could call it emptiness, you could call it chaos, you call it the absolute. You call it anything you want. But really, we're talking about a mystery. And that's all that's happening, is a mystery appearing.
The cosmic giggle, okay?
And it has no meaning and purpose.
Then why do we give it meaning? Why, even though it don't have any meaning, it doesn't even need a meaning, but we give it that.
The need for meaning and purpose is the experience that something has to happen.
Okay.
Is the idea or the feeling that this isn't enough. That's the reason meaning and purpose is there.
This can't be it. It's gotta be something more than this. We heard it before.
The experience of free will and choice, the experience of responsibility, is the experience that something needs to happen. That this isn't enough.
And it's not. It's not enough. For some of us, it's too much.
And this will never be enough. Not for you. There just isn't that missing reality. There isn't anything truly missing. So to hear there's no meaning and purpose can be quite confrontational, because it feels like that's somehow wrong.
That and that's the thing. That's why this, you know, a lot of the ones that know this or that understand this, it's not too many. That's why they don't say anything, because you lose friends. This how you lose friends. This how you lose people that you know right here.
What about me? If there's no meaning and purpose, what about me? What about everything I've done in my life? What about all the effort I've put into it? What about the fact that I can sit for 8 hours a day in stillness because of practice? What about that? Isn't that the point? Isn't that the meaning? And really what we're talking about, or what this meeting is about, or what's being shared here, is there isn't anything missing.
So you can meditate as long as you want, you know, and we can do psychedelics as long as we want, but it's really nothing missing, you know, and there's really nothing to gain. But you can't tell people that.
There isn't any need to be fulfilled through the meaning and purpose, through effort, through becoming. You do not need to become good enough.
Ain't that something? You don't have to be good enough, but your whole life trying to be better and good enough and better and good and all these different things. Spending our whole lives trying to be something that don't even exist.
Nor could you. Now, I've said you a lot. Truly, you, the experience that something's missing, is an illusion.
Jimmy. See? Jimmy. Jimmy Neutron. Remember on Jimmy Neutron? Jim, his dad, Jimmy. Jimmy, look. You gonna make me lose people, all right? Because I didn't really want to do this, but I'm gonna do it just to show where I am at.
It doesn't ever really happen. You could define you as the experience that this happening is real, that it's separate, that it's knowable. I know, I am, I become. That this appearance is becoming, that it's a process, is an illusion. The end of that process is the revelation there is no process. This, and not a this that becomes what you think it should be, this as it is already all of it.
This is all of it. You feel me? But while we waiting for it to become something different than what it is. We're constantly looking for that.
It is the beginning and end, or the beginningless endlessness.
At the same time.
It's simply happening. It's just ordinary. Like we said at the beginning, it's just sitting looking at a computer screen. That's simple. That's it. That's everything. Thoughts, feelings, even the experience that something needs to happen is the ordinariness of this.
Oh man, because you know it's like it gotta be a purpose behind everything. That's what we feel, because you know it gives our life purpose. It gives our life meaning.
The simplicity. So this is not a message or a meeting of hope, which is another thing that the individual feels sort of confronted by. But it's not hopelessness. It's that there's no need for hope. There's no need for hope because it is already.
Because it's already. It's
not
already
as
hope.
A solution, but as the revelation that there never was a problem. The individual is trying to overcome a problem that isn't happening.
But I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me, okay? He's saying this, I'm not saying this. I'm just showing you what he's saying, and I'm just commenting on it, all right?
It's trying to overcome a separation that isn't happening. It's trying to become good enough when there's no way to be good enough, because this is already. There's nowhere to find anything else.
Yeah, it's already good enough. You know, that's deep right there. But you know, that's deep. It's already good enough. That's how come you can't make it better.
We will, through conversing, we throw around a lot of concepts, or some concepts. None of those concepts are what we're talking about. There is no way to contain all there is in a word. You can't.
So everything I just said, I didn't even know what I was talking about, because it don't exist.
You can't contain it, because every word is it.
It's like a more deeper perspective on everything. It's like God already, or the creator, or that I am. Everything is already it. Everything is it. That's what it is. This right here. What's happening right here with you and everybody else, with everything we see, everything everybody else see, everything the animals see, everything that whatever's becoming and happening is it. That's it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, those are just some basic concepts. If it's clear or not, that's you could ask a question and we can clarify it.
Yeah, but this is like the happening video. The happening is the mystery. But here's another one. I'm gonna start this one off now. This is this one right here.
They don't help or hinder the concept. The most difficult part, I think, for most people to understand conceptually is that what we're sharing here has nothing to do with you.
Never did. Never did. Like, okay, it don't have nothing to do with you.
It doesn't recognize you at all.
I said that, and there was a lot of times where I was tripping on mushrooms, and I was going, this don't care about us, because we don't even exist in this. This is just happening. It's just doing. So it don't care whether you okay or if the human race is gonna survive. No, this is just being. It's just being everything right now. It don't care about anything. It's being everything.
It's actually saying, contrary to the apparent experience, you aren't. The experience I am is an illusion.
Now, see, the reason I get that is because on my experiences, it showed me that this was an illusion. And I kept saying that. I always wondered, okay, if we say this is an illusion, then everything we believe in here is an illusion. Even not just ourselves, but the gods, they part of the illusion. All of it. You can't just say this is an illusion and say, okay, we the only ones. No, it's all kinds of things in this illusion.
The experience I am is an outcrop of a tension in the body. That tension in the body has an experiential knowing to it here. As here arises, out of that arises, I am here. Neither of those are true. There's no...
Neither of them are true, but that's what we conjure up, man. I am here. I am. And it's crazy because, like, basically when you go back and you read the I am, it's telling you the same thing. Saying the same thing, but, you know, who am I to say?
No I am, and there's no real here. Now when the I am arises as here, a part of that experience is I am real. And as soon as I arise as real, everything else suddenly becomes experientially real.
Through experience, everything becomes real. You feel me? So when we have our experiences, every experience that you have, it becomes real, like this experience right here. And you know, I ain't saying it, he said it. That cold look on his face though, like.
So there's an arising of I am, and simultaneously, timelessly, that happens to everything else, including what we would call space or time. That all then has the experience of being real. I am here, everything else is out there, and everything that seems to be happening is happening to me.
Why me? Why is it happening to me? Don't happen to me. But this is the happening. Yeah, it's happening to you and everything else.
The suggestion is that's a dream. Not only is everything happening not happening to you because there isn't any, but it's not actually happening. It appears to happen, seems to happen. Like we could talk about how this meeting began, seems to be in the past. But it's obviously, demonstrably, this appearing as that. You can't find the past. Now the experience of
that is this appearing as the past. Or the future. Could it be appearing as the future also? Yeah. Because in the future this would be the past right now.
I am is dependent upon the past being real. The reason it seems real is because I am is dependent on the past being real. Because it's dependent upon this appearance going somewhere. This appearance, this what's happening, isn't actually coming from anywhere. It isn't actually going anywhere. But the sense of I am is on a journey. This isn't enough for it. This is dissatisfying to it.
The I am is what's on the journey, not you.
So it's on a journey to satisfaction. It's on a journey to fulfillment. And that journey only has relevance if there's real time in which I can find what I'm looking for.
Right.
So it's dependent upon the past being real. It's dependent upon this being a consequence of the past. So it is hope that this will be the cause of the future. And in the future, it will find what it needs or what it wants, what it thinks.
That's the purpose. You built the purpose. Now you're living it out.
Thinks it needs or wants. The biggest problem for that experience I am is what it's really looking for and will never ever find is the end of itself.
The dragon chasing its tail. Forever and ever and ever. The figure eight. We see it. We know what it is. Because that's what's happening.
It's looking for absence. It's actually looking for the spaciousness that is when it's not. All there is spaciousness. All there is the infinite.
Oh my God, man. I hope you are getting this. All it's looking for is the spaciousness. And we talk about those spaces. We talk about those different things and those spots that we be searching for. We even, when we get there, the feelings that we get from it. You feel me? It's like deep. And he's not even talking about psychedelics. He's just talking about us in general.
Everything that appears,
basically.
everything that seems to be happening, including these words, is the infinite appearing as words. The infinite appearing as flowers or body. And it has no intrinsic need for anything to happen for it to be what it is. This appearance is that fulfillment that the individual thinks it will find in the future. And as this is already it, it'll never find it in the future.
But it'll keep coming back, actually searching for it continuously.
And as it has no reality, it'll never find it now. It can't find it now because it is it. There's no separation to what it's looking for. The experience of separation is a dream.
You looking for yourself. That's why they always say, man, you feel me? Everything is already in you. It's already in you. It's in you. You are it. You are that. Okay? That's you.
So that's basically the message, basically the concepts which are out there.
He just said so nonchalant and looks so cool with it.
Oh, absolutely.
The first word that comes to my mind is why.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people who think that it's all a simulation.
Yeah.
These video programmers connect them.
Yeah.
Software just to mess with us.
Yeah. The individual will always ask why, because that gives it some sort of hope that there's a way out. If it could find out why, it could find a way out. But as this isn't coming from anywhere, and it's not going anywhere, and it's not really happening, it has no need for why. There's no why. It's so free, it doesn't need why.
I'm not even gonna play no more of that. You feel me? And you wonder why I look at things the way I do, because this is how far I made it. Now, if I get beyond this, and there's a beyond this, then, you know, I'll see it. But this is where I've been, you know, and it's something that, you know, it's kind of, it was hard for me to talk about it, you know, because it's not anything that I wanted to accept, but that's just it. You feel me? That's it. Being what it is. It's a cold game. It's a cold game, but that's all right. Y'all want to finish watching the video? Y'all can go catch it right here. I'll put the link in the description of his channel, because he got a lot of videos on his channel, and hopefully you can just read it and you can catch one that you will understand, and then come back and chime in with me and go, hey, you need to check this one out or something, because yeah, Wally sent me this and it blew my mind. It blew my mind. And let me just say thank everybody for coming to the channel and stopping by. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit this dude in the messages and get him on the channel, because like I would like to talk about this, because every time I said I got to points of you don't exist, I didn't know how to explain it, but I knew that that's what it was, because this is the all being everything right now in one woo-wop. It's it. This is it right here. That's how come you can't step ahead and man, bruh, I don't know, but I hope y'all enjoyed that, and like I said, peace out.